Hi everyone, welcome back. So in this video I'm going to show you how to extract data from a API. So let's say you are creating any project which requires if a given word is valid or not. So you are given a word and you want to check if that word is valid or not, that is it exists or not. So I have one API I found on Google, that is free one. So this is that API, and now if you pass anything, that is if you pass here any word, let's say hello, then it will return some data. So as you can see, for word hello we have got this data. Now it contains many information like the word, it says hello and it has phonetics, and which contains audio, that is how it's pronounced. And after this we also have the definitions and synonyms, antonyms, and there are many other things. So what our task is to extract everything using Python. And let's say if the user entered something random word which doesn't exist, like anything, then this API returns this result. So we will check if this is what we are getting result, then we will display the word entered by the user is not a valid one, and else we will display every details about that word. So now first of all we will convert this JSON data into a proper format. So we will be using this site JSON Viewer. So just paste the JSON data here. So we have got this proper format of that JSON data. So as you can see, we have a list which contains a dictionary, and this is the main dictionary which contains all the necessary keys. So this is the first keyword which contains the word we have searched for, and another is phonetics which contains the audio, that is its pronunciation. Now other keys are this meaning and license. So these are the 5 keys that are actually important, but we will be dealing with just word, phonetic and meaning. Now in case of meaning, there is also a list which contains a list of dictionary, and each dictionary has parts of speech and definition. So this is what we are going to extract using Python. So first of all, let's copy this URL so that we can access this from Python. Now we need a module called request. So let's first import this, import request, and create a variable URL and paste this. Now we need to remove the word. Now let's create a function search which will accept a word, and we will access the content of the word using request. So we will do request.get, and here we will provide the URL, and now we will add the word that we want to search in this URL, that is the text. And for now let's just print the content. Now here let's create a while loop which will ask us for the word. So word equal to input, and here we will write enter a word, and after this we will pass this word to the search function, search word. So let's see if it is working or not. So let's just run this. Okay, so it is asking us for a word. Let's add a word. So we got the response 200. So let's again enter some other word. Let's enter something random. So now we got the response 404. So 404 means not found. So with the response code itself we can determine if the given word is valid or not. So we can just specify a check here, if content.status code is equal to 404. If this is the case, then we will just print a proper message first, this text is not valid, and we will just return. Now if this is not the case, then we will do all the other tasks. Now let's see the structure of our JSON data. So first of all we need to access this dictionary which contains all the keys. So let's do this. So first of all we need to extract the JSON data. So we will do content.json. So after getting the JSON data, we need to get this dictionary which is actually present in the 0th index. So extract that dictionary. So content equal to content, it will be 0th index. So now we have the dictionary. Now we will get the word. So now let's print the word. So print and word. Now word will be contents its word key. So let's see if we have done right. So let's run the code and see if it actually gives us the word or not. So let's enter the word world. Okay, so we got the word, so it's working fine. Now we need to extract this audio part which is actually contained in this phonetics. Now this phonetic contains the list of dictionary, so we just need to access the 0th index dictionary, and of that we need to access the audio key. So we will do phonetics equal to contents. Now contents, it will be phonetics. So now phonetics is actually the list, and we need to access the 0th index, and of that 0th index we need its audio. So let's see if it actually prints or not. So print audio, and it will be phonetics. Let's run the code, enter the word world. Okay, so we have successfully extracted the word and its audio. Now let's see how to extract the meaning. So in this dictionary, so the meanings contain a list of dictionaries, which are this one, and this one. So, and each dictionary have parts of speech and definitions and synonyms and antonyms. So we will extract these. So let's see how to do this. So here we will write meanings equal to content, and its key will be meanings. And after this, and now we have entered in this list. Now we need to iterate over this. So we will do for meaning in meanings, and each meaning has parts of speech. We will just print parts of speech. So meaning, and here we will be parts. Was the spelling here? Part of speech. Now after this, what we need is the definition. Now definition contains a list, and we are just interested in the first dictionary of definition, and we are just interested in this part, in this definition key. So we will just access this. So definitions equal to meaning definitions. Now definition is a list, so we need to iterate over this. So definition in definitions. Now in definitions, what we need is this key definition. So we will write print definition. Let's keep a proper text here, definition. Now that's it for the definition part. So definition is over. Now we need to access the synonyms and antonyms. So let's do this too. So here we will do synonyms equal to meanings, and the key will be synonyms. Now it's a list, so let's convert this into a string. So we can do this using just print statement, and here we'll provide synonyms, and here will be comma. We need to separate the list and join this with comma. So dot join, and here we will provide the synonyms, and the same thing we will do with antonyms part. So and here also antonyms. So now everything is done. Let's see if we missed anything. So we have used synonyms, antonyms, and meanings, and phonetics and word. Okay, so here I have to change this to antonyms. Now it should work. Let's run the code. So write a word hello and press enter. Okay, so we got an error. List indices must be integers, not str, in line 27. So we are accessing the synonyms for the meaning part. Okay, so here will be meaning, not meanings. Now we should work. So yes, we extracted the word successfully. We got the parts of speech, noun, and all the definitions that it has. So this one. Now we got other parts of speech, verb, which also has the definition. Okay, so let's separate this with a line so that it looks fine. So print \n. Now let's run the code. Write a word laptop, and we got it. Word is laptop, definition is a laptop computer, synonyms laptop, computer, notebook, computer. Now let's enter another word, flower. So we got the definitions. In case of noun, we have this many definitions, and we also got the synonyms. In case of verb, we also have this many definitions, and we got synonyms for this too. Now let's try to enter any random word, and we got this is not a valid word. So our code is working really fine. So that's it for this video. We'll meet in the next one. Bye bye.